Welcome to Ask the Lawyer radio podcast with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This podcast features a recording of our most recent radio show aired weekly in New York City. We hope you enjoy the show, which features news, views, and interviews on matters such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. You can contact us at 855-768-8845 or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Divorce your spouse, not your money, not your children. Marriage, ideally, is a lifelong partnership built on love, trust, and shared aspirations. Yet, the reality is that a significant percentage of marriages end in divorce. The reasons are myriad and complex, ranging from irreconcilable differences and infidelity to financial strain and lack of communication. When a marriage fails, the decision to divorce is often emotionally wrenching, marking the end of a shared history and the beginning of an uncertain future. However, amidst the emotional turmoil, it is crucial for couples to remember a vital principle that can significantly impact the outcome for everyone involved. Divorce your spouse, not your money, and certainly not your children. The process of divorce is inherently difficult. It involves not just the dissolution of a legal contract, but the dismantling of a life built together. Homes are divided, assets are split, and routines are shattered. For couples with children, the complexity escalates exponentially as the well-being and future of their children become the central and often most contentious issue. In the heat of conflict and hurt, it is easy for the focus to shift from the core issue, the end of the spousal relationship, to battles over financial resources and, tragically, the children. This is where the principle divorce your spouse, not your money, not your children becomes not just a piece of advice, but a crucial roadmap for navigating the stormy seas of marital dissolution. Divorcing your spouse means acknowledging that the romantic partnership has ended. It means separating your identity and future from that of your former partner. It involves processing the emotional pain, anger, and disappointment related to the failed marriage. This is a necessary and healthy part of moving forward. However, extending this divorce to your shared financial resources or, worse, using children as pawns in the conflict is detrimental to everyone involved and ultimately counterproductive. Consider the financial aspect. In many divorces, disputes over money become incredibly bitter. Arguments over who gets what, who is entitled to more, and how assets should be divided can drag on for months or even years, incurring significant legal fees and emotional distress. This focus on financial warfare often stems from a desire to win or to punish the other party. However, every dollar spent on protracted legal battles is a dollar lost from the total marital estate that could have been used for the benefit of both parties or, more importantly, the children. Divorcing your money means approaching the financial settlement with a degree of rationality and a focus on fair division, rather than retribution. It involves understanding that while the marriage is over, the shared financial history and the need for both individuals to establish stable financial futures remain. Collaborative divorce or mediation, which encourages open communication and mutually agreeable solutions, are approaches that align with this principle, helping couples to divide assets and liabilities without destroying their financial well-being in the process. Even more critical is the imperative to divorce your spouse, not your children. Children are the innocent bystanders in a divorce. Their world is already being turned upside down by the separation of their parents. When parents engage in conflict, bad-mouthing each other, using children to relay messages, or fighting over custody and visitation with little regard for the children's needs, the damage can be profound and long-lasting. Children caught in the middle of parental conflict experience increased stress, anxiety, and a sense of divided loyalty. Their emotional development and future relationships can be negatively impacted. Divorcing your children means recognizing that while your role as a spouse is ending, your role as a parent is not. It means prioritizing your children's needs and well-being above your own feelings of anger or hurt towards your ex-partner. It involves committing to co-parenting, which requires effective communication, mutual respect, even if grudging, and a willingness to put the children's interests first. This might involve creating a consistent co-parenting plan, attending school events together, even if sitting separately, and refraining from speaking negatively about the other parent in front of the children. It's about creating two stable homes for the children, where they feel loved, secure, and free from the burden of parental conflict. For couples navigating divorce, actively choosing to divorce your spouse, not your money, not your children, requires conscious effort and a shift in perspective. Here are some strategies that can help. 1. Prioritize communication. Even though the spousal relationship is ending, effective communication regarding finances and children is essential. This doesn't mean being friends, but being able to discuss important matters calmly and respectfully, perhaps with the help of a mediator or co-parenting counselor. 2. Focus on the future, not the past. While acknowledging the pain of the past is necessary for healing, dwelling on grievances and seeking revenge will only prolong the conflict and make it harder to move forward. Focus on building a stable future for yourself and your children. 3. Seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, mediators, and collaborative divorce attorneys can provide invaluable support and guidance in navigating the emotional and practical complexities of divorce in a way that minimizes harm. 4. Educate yourself. Understand the legal and financial aspects of divorce in your jurisdiction. Knowledge is power and can help you make informed decisions rather than reacting out of emotion. 5. Put your children first. This cannot be stressed enough. Every decision regarding custody, visitation, and even finances should be made with your children's best interests at heart. Shield them from conflict as much as possible. 6. Practice self-care. Divorce is stressful. Taking care of your own physical and emotional health is crucial for being able to handle the challenges effectively and be a good parent. The long-term implications of how a divorce is handled are significant. A high-conflict divorce focused on financial battles and using children as leverage can leave both parties financially depleted and the children emotionally scarred. Conversely, a divorce approached with the principle of separating the spousal relationship from financial and parental responsibilities can lead to a more equitable financial settlement, healthier co-parenting relationships, and ultimately, more resilient children who are better equipped to handle the challenges of growing up in two separate households. In conclusion, while the failure of a marriage is undoubtedly a painful experience, the subsequent divorce does not have to be a destructive force that decimates finances and harms children. By consciously choosing to divorce your spouse, not your money, not your children, individuals can navigate this difficult transition with greater integrity, preserving their financial stability, and most importantly, protecting the well-being and future of their children. It is a principle that requires maturity, self-awareness, and a commitment to prioritizing long-term health and happiness over short-term emotional gratification or the desire to win a battle that ultimately has no true victors. Failed marriages are a reality, but failed divorces in terms of their impact on finances and children are often a choice.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www